Here comes the news of the week. The state cabinet in Assam approved a subsidy of rupees 5 per litre to dairy farmers who sell their milk to cooperatives. This will be in addition to the incentives given to the farmers by the cooperatives. The cabinet also decided to set up 2 milk processing units at Jorhat and Dibrugarh and approved rupees 150 crore for that purpose. Each of the units will have capacity to process 1 lakh litres of milk. 2 similar units will also be set up at Dhemaji and Kachar. Odisha state government is planning to include 200 ml of fortified milk in midday meals for school children. The comment comes a day after President Draupadi Murmu virtually launched a gift milk initiatives of the NDDB for the OMFED at Rai Rangpur in Mayurbhanj district. As many as 1,184 students in these schools spread over 200 villages of the Rai Rangpur subdivision of Mayurbhanj district will benefit from the NDDB's gift milk program in the first phase, which was introduced on a pilot basis. Presently, around 44.5 lakh children of 51,500 primary and upper primary schools are being served with cooked food under the midday meal scheme. The minister also said 3,000 high-quality cows procured from Gujarat are to be distributed among dairy farmers in Mayurbhanj. It is planned to spend rupees 38 crore under the Rashtriya Gokul mission launched by NDDB in Mayurbhanj. Currently, India exports about $50 billion worth of agricultural produce, but the value-added product is only 15% of it. The rest of the 85% is export of raw agricultural produce, making the value of our exports lower compared to China, USA, Netherlands, Belgium, Italy and others, whose exports have more than 40% of the value-added products. They dominate the global agri trade in value terms. India has set a target of increasing exports to $100 billion. We must achieve this with a minimum of 30% contribution by value-added products. Data shows that the largest export in the world is meat at $101 billion, out of which the USA has 12% share, while India has only about 1.6% share. Next, dairy products with a $78 billion market, in which New Zealand has a 14.3% share, while India is very low at 0.3%. Core subjects like animal husbandry and dairy science have been withdrawn from the Bachelor of Science in Agriculture degree course. Students who have completed their courses in animal husbandry and dairy science from all 4 agricultural universities across the Maharashtra state staged a protest against this decision at the Maharashtra Agriculture Research and Education Council premises in Pune. Students are demanding that both the subjects of animal husbandry and dairy science be retained in the syllabus of the 6th Dean's Committee as per the syllabus of the 5th Dean's Committee. Students said that if the decision taken by the committee is not changed, their careers would be negatively affected. Dr. Satappa Khattare, Dean said, animal husbandry and dairy science are important components of the integrated agriculture business chain. For the sustainable development of farmers and rural population in Maharashtra, the combination of animal husbandry and dairy farming is necessary in agricultural education. Dairy and dairy products maker Hatsun Agro reported a 28.6% year-on-year decline in net profit at Rs 41 crore for the third quarter of FY25. In the corresponding quarter of the previous fiscal, Hatsun Agro Products posted a net profit of 57.4 crore. Hatsun revenue from operations increased 6.5% to 2009.8 crore as against 1886.5 crore in the third quarter of the last fiscal. At the operating level, EBITDA was up 0.8% to 214.3 crores in quarter 3 FY25 over 212.7 crore in the year ago period. The EBITDA margin stood at 10.7% in the reporting quarter versus 11.3% in the corresponding period in the previous fiscal. Hatsun Agro has approved an investment in the paid-up equity share capital of FP Solar Shakti Private Limited to facilitate the consumption of solar energy under the group's captive consumption facility. This initiative will support the company's plant located in Andhra Pradesh. The United Kingdom has banned imports of German dairy pork, lamb, and beef products to prevent the spread of foot and mouth (FMD) disease after a case was confirmed near Berlin. The ban includes cheese, yogurt, buttermilk, ham, bacon, and live animals like cattle, sheep, and pigs. Germany, the second largest exporter of dairy to the UK, holds an 18% market share. Mandy Neville from the UK's Agriculture and Horticulture Development Board warned of potential supply disruptions. While FMD poses no risk to human health, it is highly contagious amongst cloven-hoofed animals. Past outbreaks, like in 2001, caused severe financial losses to farmers. Germany has implemented exclusion zones, and the UK government emphasized the ban's importance in safeguarding farmers' livelihoods and preventing a similar crisis.
नहीं नहीं बेटा, ये खराब है। ये लो, ये फ्रेश है। हाँ, 4 दिन पुरानी है, खराब हो गई होगी। फ्रेश ले आती हूँ। फ्रिज में पड़ी पड़ी खराब हो गई है। किसी और चीज का सैंडविच बना देती हूँ।
बाबा रुकिए, फ्रिज में बड़ा बड़ा खराब हो गया, ये मत पियो।
सही तो कह रहा है, ये पियो, ये फ्रेश है।
Drink farm fresh milk क्योंकि हर दूध फ्रेश नहीं होता. Produced through the grass to glass method. For free home delivery, call 111 226 455.
Here comes the market pause section. The current dairy market is exhibiting mixed trends. While milk availability is expected to improve as the flush season progresses, SMP prices are defying expectations. Despite high stock levels, SMP prices are either rising or showing resistance to decline in some regions. The upward movement in butter and ghee prices is more predictable, driven by robust global prices and strong domestic seasonal demand. Maharashtra's milk price increase before Makar Sankranti was justified by significant milk diversion to eastern India. However, the continued price rise post-Sankranti warrants closer scrutiny. The upcoming marriage season from January 16th is likely to stabilize milk prices at current levels, though SMP prices may still face downward corrections. Since December, SMP prices at NCDFI have risen by 4%, while butter gained a modest 75 basis points. In contrast, GDT recorded a 6% decline in SMP and a 2% rise in butter. AMF and WMP dropped by 5.5% and 4.25% respectively. Notably, SMP prices at Rs 221 per kg at GDT are about 5% cheaper than NCDFI, whereas butter at Rs 398 per kg at NCDFI in India is 30% cheaper than the global prices. Regionally, cow milk prices have risen 1.5% in northern India and 6% in Maharashtra, while buffalo milk prices have dropped 7.5% over the same period. These dynamics underscore the complex interplay of supply, demand, and regional pricing pressures in the dairy sector.